Dave here. Now that I've made biscuits, I can make one of my favorite breakfast foods, biscuits and gravy. You're going to need to get yourself a pan. I'm just going to use a saucepan here. Some sort of metal cooking utensil, just to make sure nothing sticks to the bottom of your pan. Whisk, all-purpose flour, fresh ground black pepper, salt, a little bit of butter, breakfast sausage. I'm going to use some Jimmy Dean hot sausage. I've got about 2 or 3 ounces here. I'm not going to make a lot of gravy. No real measurements on any of this. I just add things until it looks right or until it tastes right. I'm going to turn my burner on medium-low. Then I'm going to throw in my sausage. A couple tablespoons of butter. The grease and oil from the sausage won't be quite enough to make as much gravy as I would like, so I just throw in a couple extra tablespoons of butter. Alright, so this is cooking. Probably a good ½ teaspoon of salt. You really want a good amount of black pepper. That looks pretty good. We've got pieces that are getting kind of brown in there. We've got a good amount of oil. It's time to add in our flour. No real measurements here. It's probably a good 3, maybe 4 tablespoons. See how it looks. You want a thick paste. You don't want to see any clumps of flour. You want to make sure this is well incorporated, the oil and the flour. You just want to let your flour sizzle a bit. It'll probably smell maybe a little nutty. Really only needs 1 or 2 minutes. Just want to kind of cook some of the raw flour taste out of it. You'll start to notice some of the oil will come out as it's cooking more. That's fine. No need to add more flour. This is ready for our milk. I'm just using whole milk here. Just add a little bit at a time. You can always add more, but you can't take it out. It will be very watery at first. Give it a few minutes. Let the milk get up to a good temperature, and then it should just thicken right up. Probably have to add more milk, little increments at a time. Let it thicken up until you get the consistency you want. That is too thick. It's going to be a paste once it thickens all the way up. More milk. You don't want a thick paste, you want gravy. Whisk can be nice for breaking some of those thick, pasty clumps up. This doesn't look like a bad thickness right now, but I suspect it's going to thicken up more as it gets hot. Just going to add a little bit more milk. Once I get this mixed in, I'm going to kill the heat. It'll thicken up as it cools. This looks like a nice sausage gravy. Just going to fry up 2 eggs real quick. There we go. Oops. Want to make sure the white is cooked through. Yeah, that looks good to me. 2 biscuits cut in half. 2 fried eggs. Nice amount of sausage gravy. Just gonna load these biscuits up with gravy. And grab a bite of this. Make sure I got a nice amount of gravy on here. Real good gravy. It's perfect. Not too much salt, not too much pepper, good thickness. The sausage isn't burnt and overcooked, but it was nice and browned, so it has a good flavor. Let's get one of these eggs. That looks good. Look at that. Nice runny yolk. Beautiful. This could not have turned out better. And when you try to do this yourself, don't worry if you screw it up. I firmly believe anyone can become a good cook with enough practice. Oh, this one wasn't quite as runny as I wanted. That's alright. More of a kind of a medium rather than soft. It's good though. Can't go wrong with biscuits and gravy. As long as you don't eat this every day. That's all I got for now. Thanks for watching.